What's up, everybody? It's your host, WKFLO. Yes, I'm back. I know I'm a whole month late, but if you watch my most recent episode, you know why. But I was just getting anxious and restless and just decided to go ahead and create me an episode. Y'all actually might go ahead and get these last 3 before I end out this year. I've gone on ahead and made an executive decision to end this season at 15 episodes just so I can be done with this year and start the next year off ready for season 3. And just moving forward, each season will be 15. I've learned a lot through this journey of podcasting, but one thing about it and 2 things for sure. It's my brainchild, so I'm the one that's going to tell it how it's going to go. I ain't even said what this is, but you should already know. You are tuned in to WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop. Y'all gonna have to excuse my sound effects if you hear them in the background, but I'm multitasking in this thing because when the spirit just moves me, I just have to do what it says I should. And I'm just so happy to be back. So much has happened, but I guess we can get to the meat of that, further on in the show. But everything is business as usual. Y'all just will not get a chance to see my lovely face because my studio has been turned into an infirmary, and it's still that way, even though tomorrow will be 6 weeks post-op. Still down here in the infirmary, and I was gonna do a different setup, but I think I'm gonna wait till season 3 for that. And so these last 3 episodes, you're not gonna see my face, but you'll see it when we get back. Okay. But I still plan to edit the video as such and give you photos or any videos or anything I can find. And it will be uploaded on the YouTube. And yeah, like I said, I'll get into everything later. I'm just so happy to be back, and if you can hear me, you will know that I'm up on the mic so that sound a little more smoother for you. But we're about to get right into it. I'm going to tell you right now, we're giving the 80s and the 90s a break on this episode. But we hadn't touched the 50s though in a while. But we're just right in the middle, the 80s and 90s. They got to sit down. But I got you some hits from the then. From the then. I think I said the then. Oh, that was a tongue twister. But from the then and the now, I got you covered, okay? Make sure you let your grandma and great uncles them know that we got some streaming shows that play the music you might be able to groove to, okay? But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this started. Going to 1951 with Best Wishes by Roy Milton. Y'all tune in and listen up. This is WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop. hopefully you enjoyed those. Thank you for coming back. Starting us off was Best Wishes by Roy Milton. And that came out in 1951. And that song you just heard was the Marvelettes with their song Forever, which came out in 1962. Hopefully you enjoyed those. For some of you, hopefully it took you back to a time when. That's what I'm talking about. But I just be wanting to know how y'all doing. And if you follow me on YouTube, you definitely can let me know that. If you're in my Facebook group, you can even let me know then. But a few things that, because I have not, been on camera, I guess, I have not properly announced. But a few things, maybe two things. One is that I was selected to be in the rollout program of Anchor and Spotify's podcast video, new format that they rolled out maybe a month or so ago. Could have been a little bit before that. I honestly did not think I would be selected, but I was, and I'm thankful. So those people who may not necessarily use YouTube or, are just chilling over there on Spotify. I'm team Spotify, no shade to any of the other streaming ones, but I'm team Spotify. But if you're chilling over there in Spotify land, and now you want to watch some video, you can. And so I do have episodes 1 through 7 plus 11 uploaded. 11 was uploaded by mistake. But I have 1 through 7 plus 11 uploaded now. I will upload the other videos at some point. But go ahead and stream those. You still won't be able to hear the music because the music is not formatted in there. But, you still can watch the video if you want. But I need the streams from wherever you're listening from. And then what was the other thing? Lord, y'all. Oh, I knew it was gonna come to me because one of them was like two things. For real. But if you are following me on YouTube, you will know that I have created a new series called Behind the Song. I am super excited that I was able to create something new, and I'm just as amped and anxious to get those episodes out as I am rhythm release. And so that makes three series that I have. There is Flotainment Perspective, and that is when I take my camera out and I record the artist life that I am a part of. I wish I would have done a better job. I just went to shout out to Portia the poet. She released her poetic film titled Lyrical Healing, which is also the name of her open mic. It was such a joy to be there and see the evolution of her event. I can remember her starting out, and she definitely came out to my show that I used to have, Friday Flow, and show her support and get free on the mic. So it was just so beautiful to, see her journey. But there are so many other events that I have to get to. I've been wanting to, with the free time that I have had after going to have that surgery, but realistically knowing that I can't because I need to sit my behind down. What you know about it, child? So many people I had to tell me during this time, sit down, take it easy. Because it's so quick and easy to feel as though you're not doing enough. And so every time I felt like I was not doing enough, I would go lay down. That's all, because I was doing too much. One time, but those are the two announcements. Be sure to check us out, video format on Spotify. Also, make sure you're following if you use Spotify. But we still have Rhythm Release Afterthoughts, which streams on all platforms. I don't know about the video format in regards to it streaming on all platforms, but we'll get an email at some point saying that it is if it's not. And also check out Behind the Song on my YouTube channel, Flowtainment. Make sure you're subscribed and notification bell turned on. That particular series, I go behind many of the songs that I just like or were curious about. So far we have 3 episodes out there. So make sure you check them out. Give me a thumbs up and like it. But other than that, we're about to go ahead and get it moving so that we can come back and discuss this highlight, because y'all think I forgot, but no, I ain't forgot. We got a highlight, and y'all still getting y'all history on this day. But without further ado, this is Al Green with Let's Stay Together. Finally, we got my brother on the playlist. I saw that we hadn't had him on here, but he's here now, 1972. Y'all tune in and listen up. Come back now. This is WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop. All right now, welcome back. That was Al Green with Let's Stay Together. Again, that came out in 1972. I can't believe I didn't have him on Rhythm Release yet, but we got him up on here. I told you. Everybody gonna get their shot at some point. As long as I got breath in my body and free Anchor Spotify minutes to create a podcast, yes, it will. But y'all know this is the segment where we get into the highlight. I did not preface who the highlight would be, but it is none other than Siedah Garrett. And if you don't know who she is, you're about to find out today. But before I get into it, I wanted to share why she's even being highlighted, other than the fact that, this is what we do, on Rhythm Release. We highlight those great unknowns and those that may not necessarily get enough shine, or just for individuals who are not well versed on R&B music and they want to be in the know. That is what these highlights are about. But I stumbled upon a YouTube video with her and Dennis Edwards, Don't Look Any Further. First of all, now, I thought that was sung by Ashford and Simpson. I sure did. For all of my years, up until I saw that thumbnail pop on YouTube. So that's my fault, my bad right there. But I also think the video is extremely funny. But then fast forward a week after seeing that video, we were watching A Man, which was on a channel on cable, something like that. And the particular episode that was on, I'm looking at this lady and I'm like, I feel like I just saw her. I was like, ain't that the lady from the Don't Look Any Further video? And so I looked it up, and yes, it was Siedah Garrett. That's when I discovered what her name was. And so because I didn't know much about her, I was like, oh, I gotta highlight her. And so we're about to get into the story of Siedah Garrett. Y'all listen up. Siedah Garrett was born on June 24th, 1960 in Los Angeles, but was raised in Compton. She began singing at a very young age. Originally born Deborah Christine Garrett, she changed her name at the age of 13 to Siedah, which is Arabic for shining and starlight. She joined a 5-piece band called Black Velvet and Satin Soul also as a teenager, where she gained experience by performing top 40 hits around various clubs. Her mother was an interior designer who designed for singer DJ Rogers and convinced Rogers to listen to Siedah sing. He was so impressed that he recruited her as a background singer for his album Love, Music, and Life. And that one was released in 1977. Siedah then appeared as a contestant on Password Plus in 1980 and later joined a soul funk group called Plush. And there they released their self-titled album in 1982 on RCA Records. She soon began stepping out on her own as a solo artist. Through a close friend's boyfriend, Siedah was informed that auditions were being held for Quincy Jones's label Quest Records. Not knowing what time the audition started, she arrived 5 hours early and was third in line. Over the course of a 9-month period, she continued to receive letters of congratulations for passing to the next round as it continually narrowed down to a few finalists. She and 3 other singers were chosen to form the group Deco and signed to Quest Records as a recording artist. Through the auditions, she met 2 songwriters, Dennis Lambert and Fran Gold. Siedah began singing for their demos, and one of them happened to be Don't Look Any Further, a duet which was intended for former Temptations lead singer Dennis Edwards and Chaka Khan. However, Dennis and Chaka could never arrange to be in the studio at the same time, so he opted to keep Siedah on the end product. Don't Look Any Further peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Black Singles charts, number 72 on the Billboard Hot 100, and number 45 in the UK. Across the span of her pop music career, Garrett has collaborated and worked with music greats such as Madonna, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles, Miles Davis, Al Jarreau, and Sergio Mendes. She has written songs that have been performed and or recorded by Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Foxx, Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, Patty Austin, Sheena Easton, Chaka Khan, Natalie Cole, Roberta Flack, Dionne Warwick, The Corrs, The Brand New Heavies, Amy Grant, Barry White, Paula Abdul, and listen, the list just goes on and on and on. Most notably is her Man in the Mirror collaboration with the late Michael Jackson, which was a number 1 smash hit. She is a Grammy Award-winning 2-time Oscar-nominated legend, and we here at WKFLO Rhythm Release just wanted to give her flowers now. And that was the story of Siedah Garrett. I can tell you that she is still moving and shaking and doing her thing. I follow her on Instagram and even foreshadowed that we were going to be highlighting her and tagged her in it, and she liked the post. So I'm like, I gotta like. So just to let her know, hey, people out here, we want to know what's going on, and we want to stay up and abreast. So if you want to know more about her, you can find her on Instagram. I'll be sure to put her information in the video. But listen, we're about to keep this moving right along. It ain't over with. We stepping right into the early 2000s. 2001 to be exact. Faith Evans, I Love You. Y'all tune in and listen up and come back. This is WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop. Oh, shucks now. Welcome back. we on the other side. I don't know. I kind of like how I was able to, omit the 80s and the 90s, and it's like you get a whole different style of music once you get to the 2000s from the 70s, which was the last one we played before Faith Evans. But yeah, starting us off was Faith Evans with I Love You. Again, that one came out in 2001. And then we went to 2015 with Erykah Badu featuring Andre 3000 and their rendition of Hello. Now, what I thought was interesting, and I probably should have looked that up, but Hello, I don't know how many of you watch Sex and the City back in the day, but they've come out with a reboot, and it's titled And Just Like That. And there was a song on there, and let's see. I'm trying to find the sample, but I know, of course, the Isley Brothers did it, but it was on the guys Sex and the City. I guess maybe I don't see it, but no, it's called And Just Like That. Mr. Big, I think it's his name. His name is Big on Sex and the City, but he was playing the song, I believe, by someone else. Oh man, I don't have the information in the video. I'm not even about to, but yeah. So I didn't know that there were that many other renditions of that one. But anyway, that was just a good little known fact that apparently the song has been sampled. Like we don't already know that. Anyway, whatever. Hopefully you all have enjoyed the show so far and just enjoyed the music. I am so happy to be back. I can't wait to be back with you all in front of the camera. We're about to go ahead and get this history lesson. On this day in Black music history, December 16th, the number one song was Me and Mrs. Jones, 1972, by Billy Paul. And then born is Michael McCary from Boys to Men. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday this month on this day. This is Sagittarius season. Shout out, happy birthday to my husband. We celebrated his birthday last week. But yeah, and I believe Offset's birthday was yesterday. And also shout out to I Give, his birthday, my homie. His birthday was on the 14th. Yes. But anyway, a few things that happened on December 16th. Let's see here. Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs performed their chart topper, Stay on American Bandstand, and this was in 1960. And then, let's see here, in 1978, originally a member of the Soul Satisfiers, Gloria Gaynor attacked the singles survey with I Will Survive, a number one anthem for women and the 6 of her 7 hits between 1974 and 1979. Okay. And then in 1994, Stevie Wonder performed in Accra, Ghana at the Panafest concert. Trooper that he is, he did his show on a badly out of tune piano. Oh my Lord. How y'all gonna do my Stevie like that? Well, he's a trooper like they said. I thought that's where he was supposed to be moving to. I ain't heard that he moved yet. He ain't called me. But whatever. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that history lesson. remember when this test come around, y'all better have your answers. You better have your answers, okay? But listen, that was the show for this day. A few things. Just make sure you are in my Facebook group, WKFLO Rhythm Release. There you can, if you got an old school song on your mind, maybe you got a question about who sings a song, or you just want to spark a conversation dealing with music, R&B related, go ahead and join that group. We will be happy to converse with you. I am looking forward to creating a community of people, like-minded people like myself. And so if that is you, make sure you're following me there. Also, follow WKFLO Rhythm Release on Instagram. And while you're there, make sure you follow Flowtainment, as well as following Flowtainment on YouTube. Yes. This is how we stay connected, because anything can happen. Anything can happen, and I just want to make sure, we have all lines of communication open. Other than that, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, dedications, or you just want to send me some well wishes, be sure to email me at info@flowtainment.com. I promise you I'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Do you underhear me? I want to thank you to say thank you to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube for giving me the platform for me to get free on. And thank you to all my listeners and subscribers and followers and sharers and commenters for showing me that what I'm doing is not going unnoticed. I thank you so much. Thank you for riding with me this year. We got our start this year, and we're going to keep on going. I actually have fun doing this. It makes me feel accomplished, and I just can't wait to continue to present everything that it is that I have flowing in my head. But other than that, I'm just here to put a groove in you. I have no control over what you go out in this world and do. But as long as the moves made benefit more than just you, don't be afraid to allow the music in your heart to supersede you. Now, when it's all said and done, the patient will have the last laugh, while greed and grief will knock the impatient off of their path. You see, money didn't come into circulation when it touched their hands. So what's destined for you and me can't be stopped by no man. I'm your host, Kia Flo. We are ending this show out in 2021 with Lucky Daye. I believe this is his second time appearing on Rhythm Release, but he's holding it down for the new school R&B. This is his latest single called Over. Hopefully you enjoy. But y'all make sure y'all come back to WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop.